All right. Good evening, everyone. Hold on a second. Let me press the go live button. All right. Good evening, everyone. Press the go live button on Instagram. So I think everybody is up and live at this point. And welcome. Welcome to this week's live from your career coach, Rod. Tonight, I'm going to talk about one of the things I wrote about on my blog this week, which is a leapfrog kind of opportunity, right? So if you don't know what I mean by leapfrog, we've seen it before. So in the West, we built lots and lots of telephone lines, telephones in people's houses, telephone switching systems, telephones, and then mobile phones came along. Well, in parts of the developing world, like in Kenya, they didn't have all of the lines built everywhere. They didn't ever build that infrastructure. But when mobile phones came along, poof, everyone had a mobile phone. So they sort of leapfrogged over what we did, and they were able to create whole connections for people across the entire country just by skipping a step, by leapfrogging. And tonight I want to talk about my second chance in Pakistan and why I chose leapfrogging over an opportunity in Belgium at the time. So drop me a comment if you've ever had to choose between comfort and impact. I had two job offers. One was in Belgium, and the other was in Pakistan with Aga Khan University. Guess which one I took? That decision taught me something that's changing how I think about global healthcare forever. So this is where I chose impact. So type impact if you've ever gotten a second chance. If you want to hear why I'm talking about my second chance to help Pakistan leapfrog decades ahead in healthcare development. So here's the choice that changed everything. Is a personal crossroads for me. Belgium, they offered stability, great pay, established systems. Pakistan offered uncertainty. And that chance to help AKU leapfrog traditional healthcare was just too compelling for me. My family thought I was crazy. Some of them even told me I was going to get my head cut off, and I didn't think that they were right. So they would ask me questions like, why Pakistan when you can work in Europe? But I saw something they didn't. I believed AKU could show the entire world how to build better healthcare by skipping over our expensive mistakes entirely. Then the pandemic came along. That changed things. The opportunity ended abruptly. There was a lot of pandemic activity at the time. The certainty of things going forward was really unknown. But I was sure that I didn't want to face a pandemic living in the developing world. So that had to stop. The job went away. The opportunity ended abruptly, but the vision didn't die. I wanted to apply Leapfrog at this point. So working with AKU, it taught me that clinical expertise isn't just about bedside care. It's about designing systems that actually work. Now, in Pakistan, that's different. There's 230 million people. There's limited traditional infrastructure. Think things like power, network, sewage, that sort of thing. All of these were sort of in the way, but the opportunity to bypass the limitations was also there, and the opportunity to bypass the hospital-centric model was also there. Now the WHO data shows exactly what we suspected. Saving just 24 cents per patient on digital health can save 2 million lives globally. That's a big deal. So here's what's happened. My second chance has come along. Life rarely gives you second chances, you know. And the second chance is to pursue this, one of the biggest of the visions. Now I'm working with Pac Health to finish what we started before. So here's what I believe. I believe that Pakistan can demonstrate healthcare solutions that work better than Western models while costing dramatically less. This is because of technology. The tools available now make what we dreamed of at AKU look perhaps conservative. AI diagnostics, remote monitoring, predictive analytics. And this can matter around the entire world. This isn't just about Pakistan anymore. These solutions can scale to serve billions of underserved people worldwide in the developing world and the developed world. So, the takeaway here for you, part of the takeaway here for you is about your clinical expertise. So every frustration you've ever had with clunky systems, inefficient workflows, technology that doesn't work, that's exactly the insight that Leapfrog countries need. So let's compare this. At AKU, I saw how one clinical professional's system thinking could impact thousands of patients instead of dozens. And here the digital health market is changing and growing. The opportunity to change your career goes with it. Digital health market grew 16.7% annually for the past few years. Your clinical background is the competitive advantage that most people don't understand because it's what's required to make all of this wonderful technology work. There's something different about healthcare work when you know you're building solutions instead of maintaining broken systems. So let's look ahead. In 10 years, Pakistan might have better healthcare delivery than the US or Europe. Your expertise could be part of making that happen. And from my perspective of a second chance, how many of us get the opportunity to restart a vision that can serve humanity better? And this goes globally here. Solutions developed in Pakistan's constraints often work better in developed countries than our own expensive legacy systems. It can ripple all the way back out to where it started from. So tonight, I want to make sure that you know I've got a free digital health career roadmap showing exactly how career clinical professionals can transition into global impact work. Comment second chance if you've ever felt like called to work, or if you've ever called to work on a bigger purpose, something bigger than the job that you go to every day where you pour your coffee and you know everybody. Next week, we're going to be talking about the next topic on my blog, and I'll be ready for you then. Thank you tonight. So Pakistan and Pac Health, thank you for giving me a second chance to pursue meaningful work. And remember, your clinical expertise could be the key to scaling these solutions globally. Well, it's about dinner time here in England.